a beautiful city. I mean, so much history, just architecture, art. Just many times you feel like you're walking through a museum, open air museum. So it's quite a thrill, and this on the Bosphorus, the setting is quite nice as well. So it's and the people are very friendly, and just generally been a great time. Yeah. Events good. A good diverse, nice venue. A good diverse set of talks and chats, and some good entrepreneurs out there, and great to hear different perspectives, not just from people in the Silicon Valley, but people who are out here in different parts of the world, how they're approaching the building and developing of a startup ecosystem, and to really appreciate how global everything is becoming. Well, there are a few. Well, a couple of them are my current clients who are quite great. Book Me, Connect to Me, Limp, companies like that are of course pretty promising companies, and there's some others ones, and it's great to be exposed to entrepreneurs from Iran and Azerbaijan and places like that you normally don't see in New York or London or Silicon Valley. They're attacking some really interesting problems, and it's great to connect with them, and I think next 10, 15, 20 years we'll be hearing more from those countries. Yeah, I'm a partner in Inventus Law'un. We're a boutique corporate law firm. We focus on working with startups from formation through exit, whole life cycle, and we do a lot of work with cross-border teams. So we're based in the Silicon Valley, San Francisco, but we do work a lot with teams throughout the U.S., Latin America, Asia, Europe, and Africa. So we try to be at that position at events like this, where you see on the horizon that there are opportunities that are developing in different parts of the world, entrepreneurs who are ready to take advantage of them and solve those problems, and capital from specifically Silicon Valley is interested in trying to connect with them. Well, I think just generally, yeah, I mean, events like this show and the fact that they're happening often, they show that there is an interest. I think that really is the beginning part of it, and then that there are people who are starting to build companies and have raised some money and been out in New York, Silicon Valley, London, and are connecting and building kind of global networks, and then also kind of beginning to engage and understand their local conditions. And I think what Etohum is doing, building a network with countries in the Eurasian region, I think that is can make Turkey itself kind of a hub, and Istanbul specifically a hub for startups and entrepreneurs. I think at the end of the day, I mean, it's been echoed by some of the speakers. Believe in yourself. And I guess method and process are very important. So, in as much as you can kind of have a methodology and a process, and understand what your problem is, understand the customers you're trying to do, and be very concrete. Because I think sometimes some people they feel like they want to be an entrepreneur. I think they need to understand that they want to try to solve a problem, and kind of starting a business might be the way to solve that problem. If they do that and kind of stay focused and believe in themselves, then we'll see. They'll lead to something good at some point. Just want to thank Etohum and all the affiliated organizations for this conference and the opportunity and the hospitality. I've enjoyed it, and look forward to continuing this relationship with Istanbul and Turkey.